It's been a while since the last video, but there's no other sneaker I would rather be back for than the Air Jordan 4. Now, as we all know, the craziness that happened in Memphis, the sneaker containers or the container full of sneakers, so many shoes were stolen. A lot of stuff got kind of all over the place. This sneaker, even though it's coming out very soon, you probably seen this all throughout YouTube because people had hundreds of thousands of pairs. I've seen tons of videos and tons of reviews on these, but I wanted to wait till I got my hands on them to kind of make my assessment and tell you guys what I think about them. Being a person who loves the Air Jordan 4, I'm excited to bring this sneaker into the studio today. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. Here we have the Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navy. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Sniper Jones, and I am back with another sneaker review. It's been a while, okay? Where have I been? Other channels on YouTube, man. I'm even live streaming every single night on my IRL channel that just recently hit 100,000 subscribers. I'm super proud of that, man. If you guys are not already subscribed to that channel, it is linked down below. Check it out, man. The content over there is great. Also a reaction channel. That video, or that channel, I would say, I'm kind of spread thin. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't forgot about my guys over here on the sneaker side. That is why we are here today with this Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navy. Checking out the box, man, Jordan Brand decided to give us something a little bit different. We still get the flight in the middle of the box with the Air Jordan Jumpman, but the speckles, okay? The white, blue, and red is something different, something we never seen before, and I always appreciate any strides in that direction, any strides of creativity, any strides of just something better than just a black and red box. Jordan Brand, thank you. As we open this box up, we see for the first time, buyout, the Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even gonna begin to tell you guys how excited I am about this sneaker, because even though it's one of those shoes that I think a lot of people might pass on, I gotta say that this colorway is very satisfying. As you know, as you can see, it reminds you of a few other Air Jordans that came out before in the past, but the simplistic beauty and makeup of this Air Jordan 4 has definitely got me excited about this release. And I'm not gonna lie, man, to be honest, this year has been kind of different for me. It's not really been too many sneakers that came out that I knew I had to have. And even though, you know what I'm saying, I think I like this sneaker, it still doesn't strike me as a I have to have this. But I do want to say I'm very excited about it, and I think that it has some promise. Now, looking at this sneaker automatically, the shoe that you would kind of draw some comparison to is no other than the white cement 4s. Any cement, right? Black cement 3s, white cement 4s, the list goes on. Those are usually some of the most popular and some of the most fan favorite sneakers in the Jordan Brand collection. This sneaker in particular almost have like the same makeup as that white cement 4 by checking out like the all white base of the shoe and the cement speckles on the bottom of the sneaker. The only difference is where you see the blue eyelids, it was usually black eyelids for the white cement 4s. However, even though it's not better than a white cement 4, it still gives you that same satisfaction of having that sneaker. And I love a white dominant sneaker, especially like in the summertime. This is not really a fall time sneaker for me if you judging sneakers based off when to wear them by, you know, the season. I just think that if you buy these, hold on to them when it's time to rock them, you really won't regret them, I'm not gonna lie to you. So the colorway of the sneaker is pretty much a white with a navy blue. Also got some space gray and fire red on the bottom of the sneaker, and you get a little bit on the tongue as well. For a little background and release date information for this sneaker, it's supposed to release October 1st for the retail price of $210. Now, I wanna talk about that briefly because I don't remember a time where an Air Jordan was sold for $210. Actually kind of a weird number. Usually Jordans would be sold for $220, sometimes $250. Air Jordan 1s, you know what I'm saying, around the $170 to sometimes $190 range, depending on the specialty of the release, if it's not a collab or if it's just like a regular general release. 210 is a little bit different for me. You know, usually this will be easily $190 or $220. Why 210? All of a sudden, Jordan Brand, is that something new that they're doing? Or have I been behind, man? Is Snipe out of the loop? Have there been other sneakers that's 210? And if so, I believe there probably is, but it's not a lot. Do you think the retail price drop from $220 to $210 has anything to do with the Memphis the Memphis release or like the stolen sneakers in Memphis, because this is one of the sneakers that was heavily taken out of that situation. Don't know, but feel free to comment down below. By the way, when I said the release date was October 1st, my apologies. What I meant to say was the initial release date for this sneaker was October 1st. Obviously, it was pushed back to October 29th. Retail price still the same though. I just got some numbers mixed up. My bad, okay? As far as availability, it's pretty much the same when it comes to these, to pretty much all of your Air Jordan sneakers these days. They will be available on the Nike Sneakers app if you guys are interested about that, because I don't know who's still getting W's on Nike sneakers. It just happens to not be me anymore. On top of that, you can still find these at your Foot Lockers, Champ Sports, Hibbett Sports. If you have the apps downloaded on your cell phone, you can be sure to go to the launches and apply to any raffles or to any of the reservations they have for this pickup. Let's get into some details of this Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navy, starting with the outer sole. We get a space gray or smoke gray outer sole. We get a little bit of white right here. We get that fire red. Last but not least, on the top of the toe, we get some midnight navy blue, some fire red, and then a little bit more smoke gray. As we move up to the midsole, I like this midsole. I think the midsole is pretty fire because I love the concept of the smoke gray and the speckles we get on the side panel of the shoe. Unlike a lot of cement speckles that we would normally get, they decided to go with midnight navy on a speckle and not a black, which is cool because midnight navy is pretty much the secondary color of the shoe. Some people might say primary, white is primary to me, but the secondary color of the shoe is midnight navy. I like the midnight navy speckles throughout the gray on the sneaker. It just gives it a little bit of pop, give it a little bit of life. Leather material on this shoe is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. For all my material guys out there, let me show you a close-up on the material. This is butter, all right? Check out that toe box right there. Really nice, clean butter. Even on the side panel, it's clean, buttery, smooth leather. Let me get that lace out your way for y'all. I think that the leather quality is really good, especially when you're comparing it to other Air Jordan 4s. There have been times in the past where Air Jordan 4 leather quality was just kind of high. And also, majority of our favorite Air Jordan 4s are suede. Travis Scott, Bread 4s, Lightning 4s, Thunder 4s, you name them, they pretty much are usually a nice suede. So I always appreciate a nice genuine leather Air Jordan 4 when I can get my hands on it, whether it be, you know, fire red, midnight navy, even some classics. Like, I think the best leather quality we ever seen on a 4 is still that Oreo 4, the black Oreo 4, without a doubt. The leather quality on that was crazy. I actually still had a pair too, so you know what I'm saying, shout out to me. All white netting on this sneaker, nothing that we haven't seen before. We all know that Air Jordan 4s are known for that cage netting upper when it comes to the top cage of the shoe. Blue eyelets on the Air Jordan 4 as well, connecting the laces. There's no spare laces in these, I don't believe, but it's usually not spare laces in the Air Jordan 4s. Once again, we get the same aesthetic on the midsole. We get connected to the eyelets on the top of the sneaker, which is the navy, the midnight navy speckles on the gray colorway. Last but not least, we get the Air Jordan tongue with flight up under it as always, and then we get the Air Jordan Jumpman on the back of the pull tab. Guaranteed the sneaker will be selling out on the Nike Sneakers app. I think that the Air Jordan 4 has to be one of our favorite sneakers that Jordan Brand has ever created. With that being said, will this shoe sell out? I don't know. We've seen a lot of shoes sit, okay? Now I know a lot of reasons why shoes are sitting these days is because the silhouettes just aren't popular. Like the Air Jordan 7 Citrus, people not really going crazy for Citrus 7s, bruh. I'm sorry, but the 7 was just never one of those shoes that people just went up crazy about. And there's still other shoes sitting right now. Do I see this shoe sitting? The only reason why I might even consider that is just because of how many people got the shoe early due to like the Memphis spillover, to where I don't know if the hunger for this shoe or if the want for this shoe is still there enough for every pair to sell out. If the Memphis situation never happened, this shoe would sell out automatically. Even a lot of my guys, I know y'all saying y'all gonna pass, I think majority of sneakerheads will pick this up because like I said, it's a solid shoe, bro. You can even rock this in the fall. Now I'm thinking about it. Think of you wearing like a gray Nike Tech with these on. Come on, bro. Done deal, you're done. Pack them up. Those are my opinions on the Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navy, man. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, opinions. Will you be picking these up or will you be passing? Last but not least, of course, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I will see y'all in the next one. It is your boy, Sniper Jones. You know I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but we're really putting in that work, though. Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.